So fat grafting, we use this, and I think it's really beneficial in facelift as well. We're not relying so critically on the fat as part of the face and neck lift. You know, that's the deeper layers that we're repositioning and tightening, the muscles that are being repositioned and tightening. But fat is an important component. And the reason is because once we're over about age 40, we tend to lose about a teaspoon or tablespoon of fat in volume in our face. So facial aging in part is the skin itself becoming more elastic and the skin itself losing, some of its intrinsic support. But a lot of it too is that volume is being lost. And when you lose the volume, skin that was once more stretched is now starting to descend and lose its volume. It's like deflating a beach ball or somebody that's lost a lot of weight, how you end up with that excess skin. So we're trying to mostly just repopulate that fat that's otherwise been lost. And we use it in areas to provide some augmentation, some support of the skin. Placing it in and near the skin helps make the skin appear more youthful. It can tighten some of the dermal layers, bring some cells that are really critical to youthful appearing skin. And our goal, of course, in facial aging and rejuvenation is to create more of a V line of the face where the width is greater at the cheeks and more tapered down to the chin. And we know with aging, because of descent at the cheeks, that triangle is upside down where it's a little bit narrower at the cheeks and wider down at the jowls and the jawline. So we want to reverse that. And fat grafting is one of the components that we use to restore volume, to help in certain areas with skin conditioning, and to help with augmentation and healing. But again, we're not relying on it, but in and of itself, it's very, very valuable. And one other element of that is that when we're doing eyelid surgery, particularly lower eyelid surgery, it used to be in vogue to remove fat, but that can make those dark circles and the hollow appearance of the eyes appear worse. So we tend to allow some of the fat pockets that are supporting underneath the eyeball to drape out and to support that crease and blend the lower eyelid to the cheek. And in addition, we can sometimes use some of your own fat as fat grafting, fat harvest that's injected there, often with PRP and laser too, to really blend that dark circle and improve these lower eyelid aesthetics as well. So thanks for listening. If you have any other questions, please check us out on our website, www.dereksteinbacher.com. Thanks again.